Hello, my loves, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is going to be your daily message. Before we get started, just a quick reminder that I am available for personal readings and Reiki sessions. So there will be a little lotus flower here at the end of this reading. You can click on that, it takes you right to my booking site, or there's a link in the description box below. So let's see what's going on for today. Divine Source Creator, what is the message, please? Divine Source Creator, what is the message? Show us clearly, please. What is the message? Show us clearly. What is the message, please? Thank you. I love it. So we have Lotus Flower Unfoldment. So this is actually really beautiful to me because the reason that I called this channel Lotus Spirit Tarot is because the lotus flower has to go through gunk and muck and grossness in order to bloom. And that's, on a personal note, that's how my life has been. So I feel like the divine is saying, you're about to show the world the real you. Okay, I went through such a big transformation in my life. Big. If I look back at the person I was, at 20 versus the person I am now, I don't even know who that is, right? I'm so different. So the real you is now being able to be shown, okay? Your true beauty, your true kindness, your true love of life. So I know if you're here, you have been through the muck and the gunk, and I feel like this is a new day dawning for you, where things are kind of fallen by the wayside. There's been forgiveness, there's been healing. So what that allows you to do is it allows you to live your best personal life, if you will, right? So it allows you to work in the career that you want to. It allows you to love yourself unconditionally. It allows you to allow love into your life. And it really does change your perspective, how you view things. And I do feel like this is you starting to truly bloom into the version of yourself that you always were, or that you always wanted to show the world before you got jaded and hurt, right? So there is this unfoldment here that I really love. Show me clearly. What is the message, please? Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. Angels, guides, ancestors. Show me clearly, please. Yeah. So we have the Death card. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. What's very interesting about this is that this deck that I'm using is the After Tarot. So it's like after going through the muck and the mud. So you're putting a death to the old version of you that I would say maybe had been a little bitter, a little cold, a little jaded, may have been not who you truly were, but you felt like you had to be on defense, and you no longer have to do that. You've learned what you've needed to learn, right? There's a new day dawning. And same here, right? There's a new day dawning, coming above and out of the clouds, being able to see things in a whole different perspective in order to really put some stability into your life, right? I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is more, regardless of your sign, is your energy of, now I have this Ace of Pentacles in my hands. Now I can plant this seed and I can grow from there. Now I can have stability in my emotions and in my intellect. And I just feel like this is a new opportunity that you've actually created for yourself. Right? You know you're going to plant this seed in this field, and you know it's going to prosper and it's going to grow. Show me clearly. What is the message? What is the message? Thank you. Yeah. Now you've truly stepped into magician status. I love this for you. So here's the thing. You have the resources you need to make better decisions, to live a more fulfilling life. And the thing is we often think we don't have them, but we do. We've got what we need at the moment. And when we utilize those tools, that's when the other resources come in. I love this because you're like, as above, so below. From the spirit realm, from my imagination, I will now ground it into this reality. And again, what's so amazing about this is that in the standard tarot, all the resources are on the table. They're not necessarily being used. Here, they're up in the air, right? You've got your wands, your pentacles, your swords, your cups, energy, and you know how to wield them together in order to create new things in your life. And it is a time of peace, right? The dove is sitting here. This is time with peace. You have inner peace, peace with what has transpired in your life, peace of how you've resolved things, peace of how to forgive yourself and others. And you become this very, it's almost like star quality, right? Where now people look at you and you look at yourself as this magician and as this shining star and as this blooming flower, okay? So it's highly spiritual here. However, this is talking about you creating the new career for yourself, you creating new love to come in, you creating the new home that you want, right? Whatever your desires are. Sorry, that was loud. You finding your power. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? What is the message? What is the message? Show me clearly, please. Thank you. Yeah. That does not surprise me. Okay, at all. This is a destined moment for you. This is where you've gained so much knowledge. If you look, every single one of these fixed signs here are holding books of knowledge. And if you notice that there's 4, it's kind of like the 4 suits that the magician has. I've learned about the money aspect of life. I've learned about my thought process. I've learned about my feelings. I've learned about my inspiration. And now I can take those things and I can turn the wheel of fortune in my favor. Okay, so it's not just the universe giving you gifts. It's you understanding that you are part of the universe and that you are a spark of the creator and that we're all made up of the same things. So you can create like the divine. And it's like you're turning this wheel of fortune. This is a destined moment in your life of realization. Show me clearly, please. Thank you. Yeah, finally breaking free from restrictions, right? Breaking free from restrictions. And this feels like, this doesn't feel like a savior, like this guy is coming to save you from your own mind. This feels like you and your higher self. It's like, kind of like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. I've always had the power to go home, right? I've always had the power. And I do feel like you are really opening up, because this is mind energy, opening up and having that new perspective on, it's okay that I had those thoughts. It's okay that maybe I believed in things that weren't true. But now the blindfold is coming off, right? Things that are untrue, like money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does. Plant the right tree. Okay, that's, you guys hear me say that all the time, but it's true. And I just think you're changing your thought process quite a bit. And you know that you can use your mind along with the other elements in order to expand and know that things are hugely possible for you to create. They keep having me do this. I was waiting for him to tell me when. The bottom of the deck, we've got the childhood innocence, bringing you back to looking through the world like the eyes of a child, where everything and anything is possible. It doesn't mean you're naive. You've learned the lessons, But it does mean that you know that there's so much more out there for you to experience. Show me clearly. Again, that sun coming up. Dawn of a new day. A new enlightenment. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah. Two of Cups. Love it. Love this Two of Cups. So, for some of you, just going to throw this out there, this is true love that can come in, right? But it's because you have made the space, you've made peace, you've healed, okay? You love yourself unconditionally at this point now. But for others of you where it's not pertaining to romantic love, again, you and your higher self, I get a lot of that. You hugging that inner child, you embracing it, you say you did the best you could, let's go back to that innocence. But it's also that soulmate energy of now finding the right career. A career can be soulmate energy. It's finding the right energy of soulmate energy of the home you want to buy. New friend circles that come in. And I would tell you this, look how he's hugging her. If you aren't quite there yet, you may want to book an inner child healing Reiki session with me. They have been very popular. I just introduced them like 6 weeks ago, and they're working. It's working because I don't really care how well you think your childhood was or how bad you think your childhood was. We all had childhood trauma because it doesn't even have to come from a parent, could come from a teacher, could come from anything. There's moments in childhood where we did not feel safe or we did not feel loved. Okay? And that sits with us for a long time. So I would highly suggest you book that inner child healing Reiki. I didn't even know how much of that I even needed. So it's resurfacing again at this time to really heal that energy so we can move forward, right, in that energy of a new dawn and everything is possible. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message? Angels, guides, ancestors. Thank you. Dare. Yeah, love it. I love this. Take a risk and fly. Take a risk. It is going to be time for you to dare yourself to be the magician. Right? To take on that new career, to take on that new love, to go out and buy that home, whatever this is for you, right? You're ready for this. It is a dawn of a new day. And you, again, I'll go back to the beginning. You may not even recognize yourself. Think about who you were 5 years ago, who you were 10 years ago. It's like, oh, wow, I'm in such a different place. I'm in such a better place than I was before. And it all starts with within, right? So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and comment. I read each and every one. Book your personal reading or Reiki sessions here. And all of my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.